5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, and a 2, and a 5, 6, sharp, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4.
This is my first time teaching in LA, that's for sure, yeah. And I'm happy to teach with JC and Kyle as well, so it's going to be sick. Yeah.
So what are we going to expect tonight?
Probably a little bit of reggaeton. We've been like sitting in this like reggaeton world kind of thing, a little bit of dancehall. Like the whole Royal family, we've just all been fiending like reggaeton and kind of like, just like, yeah, we've just been doing, well, more so from Paris. Like Paris has brought this into our studio and we've all just been like doing like grooves like with her, so she's kind of like trained us in that area. I wouldn't say I'm like I've definitely like practiced it, it's one of my favorite styles, that's for sure. Well, my whole family has been around music. Like my dad and my uncles are all musicians, so I've just been brought up around music, and I guess I was just that little kid doing like the 1-2 step backspin when I was little. I always wanted to like show my backspin at the school assembly and stuff, and the teacher's been like, no, not this assembly, maybe next week or something. So I guess I've just been that kid who's just always been moving to music, I guess. Well, I'm from Wellington, the capital of New Zealand, and I moved up to Auckland just because that was like where the dance scene was in New Zealand, and then I kind of just moved up there not knowing what would happen, and then like a couple of months into when I got there, Paris gave me a call and asked if I wanted to come and jam with the royal family, and then I went, and she kind of just like announced to everyone like, hey, this is Lance, like up to a whole bunch of girls, like he's here to try for royal family. If he doesn't kill this practice, then I guess yeah. Yeah, no, it wasn't really, because I was familiar with like a lot of faces in Auckland because New Zealand is such a small country, but then it was scary when I went into the Palace Dance Studio with the royal family, because that was when there was only like 2 other guys and the rest were all girls, and I was just like, holy moly, like I have to...
Was it either A, they say, wow, this is great for me, or
yeah.
B, was it everybody going to be calling me like, oh, you're with all the girls or whatnot?
No, it was a bit of both, but yeah, it was all good. The thing with the royal family in Paris and our manager Brett, like they see someone, like they can see someone, like, well, how do I say this? Like when they see someone dance, they know straight away if they like have the talent and passion and drive. So they give them the opportunity, but it's up to us for us to like make it. Like, so if someone comes into the studio, they're not like an amazing dancer, but they just have like this whole like heart for dance. Like they're gonna give them an opportunity to dance with us just because, and then it's up to us to improve, and then from there it just goes from there. Yeah.
And you can hit however you want. Yes, skills in your head out, whatever you want. Okay?
There's not really a style that I would like. Well, there's obviously I dance the way I dance, but in terms of like choreography and stuff and like dancing, like I like to do all types of style. I try to be as versatile as I can, like from like even like femme dancing, whacking, to house, to reggaeton, to crump, to new school, to all of that. I try and have like at least like a decent base on every style. So if someone was to like be like, hey, you're straight, can you whack though? I'll try and be as gay as I can be, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I think, yeah, my style is just like, of how I dance is just how I dance. Obviously I'm tall and that's a unique part of me, so I dance big, like people know the way I dance because there's not really much dancers who do move like, well, there isn't anyone who moves like me because there's only one Lance and one Paris and one JC and Kyle.
So in a sense also, if you mess up, they can really see if you mess up. But if you
oh man, I'm like, you can see me everywhere on the stage. Like if I'm like backstage, they can still see my head like past the backstage curtain, and they're like, oh, there's Lance. He's like practicing his moves before he goes on stage. So yeah, I'm just like a sore thumb sticking out of everywhere. Being trained under Paris, my whole world of dance just completely like flipped. I learned this, I learned that. I learned everything that I know now. I like give credit to all the kids at the studio and Paris and our managers and everything. Yeah.
2, 3, 4. We go this way. 1, 2. Taps off.
I've always wanted to go to Worlds ever since like I was little, when the older guys used to go to Worlds and they won a silver medal, and then I was like, man, I want to get a medal. When I saw it was like heavy, and then when I went to HHI and I won 3 gold medals, I was like, holy heck, like it's amazing. HHI is it's fun.
Touch, boom, boom. 6 and boom, 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 boom. Line and catch and
Off the top of my head, I've never learnt from Keone. I would love to do his class. Who else? Oh yeah. Brian Puspa, he's the man. I always see that funny kind of around all the time. There's this tall ass guy, Christian Owens. Yeah, he thinks he's the man, but you know, like I will smash that guy. Like he thinks he's the man. Nah, I'm just joking. That guy's my boy. Nah, yeah. I'll just learn from anyone. Without trying to sound cheesy, if you wanna be successful in dance, like you really have to work hard, because I've learned coming out here, there's so many dancers here just wanting the same thing. So in order for you to stand out, you have to kind of like make sure that you're known like by the way you dance. So obviously you're gonna have to work hard. Like there's always gonna be someone training harder than you. So make sure you train your ass off, because yeah, that's what I've learned being with the royal family. Like if you're not training and you're sleeping, like there's someone out there who's gonna get that job because they train harder than you, and like you know they're gonna be sharper than you, fitter than you. So if you're serious about dance, then you know what to do. Just do it. Yeah, it's up to you. Yeah,
Just
really.
do it. There you
Yeah.
go.